Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokémon Pimblebetter. I am your host, the Gold Crow, and with me I have four of my wonderful friends, one of which is going to recap what happened last time on this wonderful series. So take it away, Fire Alley.
Yeah, so last time we started our expedition to the hallowed flames in order to figure out what we could do for the politics here because they are one of the hardest people to talk to. So we're like, let's get to know them better. What could go wrong? Well, what went wrong is that Apollo went missing and Uriel doesn't want to send anyone else out there, and we had to go warn him that the Ether is probably going to mount an assault against his fortress at some point because it is disdain for those who destroy the Ether. And we know that that is their only goal out here has been destroying Ether, so we know the ire is most raised towards them. Um, yeah, he took this with a little bit of believe it or not, he didn't really believe it until we produced some evidence because people have been reporting strange things about devils and demons and angels summoning said devils, and he doesn't believe that that could be true. He believes that it's some malarkey. Will that come up today? I don't know, but he said it. But more importantly, we eventually convinced him to let us out into the continent in order to look for Apollo, and Uriel is also calling in backup from a different faith on the Mist Continent. From which god they hail, we do not know. Probably should have asked that, honestly. Moira is still hanging around the Hallowed Flames as a fake Jameson, and we then uh, teleported back to the main base and began to look for Apollo using magic. And we have found that he is probably part of a blood ritual or is becoming a vampire, one of the two, or both, even. And it is part of the Court of the Night from the days of Umbra. Evidently, they have also awoken recently, and that is more or less where we're going to pick up is figuring out what to do with that after beginning negotiations with Estelle to help us on that side of the continent.
Okay, yeah, wonderful. You can have a reroll for the session. So after this, your far screen diminishes, and you're done discussing your future plans and this fortress that very well belongs to the other team. What is the next move for Team Snow?
Head out to the forest and go to Estelle, I guess.
I think we spent most of our time towards the end of the last session just deliberating, so
Yeah, we're going to the
just getting
cabin.
into action.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'll say you've probably used up a few hours discussing all of this. So you instead we're just gonna minus one tile from your movement for today if you're
Right.
gonna head out.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Are you
26
taking
still
Lowen
fine.
with you?
Yes, I believe we said we will.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
He's going to be our pocket for a while.
Where do you go from here?
This way.
The road.
To
All
the
right.
cabin.
All right.
Yeah, we'll probably take the blue path because there's literally no reason not to.
Yeah.
It's blue.
All right, and you're gonna be on that path the whole time, I believe. So the no matter what speed you go, it's a D12. but you still get the
Yeah, I
save.
still don't think we should go fast because I don't think we want exhaustion for negotiations.
Yeah.
It's so funny how it's like getting into a fight, I could take a level of exhaustion. Getting into negotiations, no.
Otherwise, since we're not gonna make it there, we might want to see if we can do some sort of resource something or other. Get
Yeah.
Hunt Forge or mine some resources. At least spending
Yeah.
1 hex today too, or something like that to do so.
I mean, we would be
7
we would
total.
be here, so
Yeah, and then 3.
Three
Yeah,
total,
so I'd
5.
say
That actually works
we
out
could
because then we can spend 2 training at a
bluify.
hotel.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Though,
yeah,
to
I
be
think
fair, if we don't, we could bluify that and the cabin tile.
I still don't mind us for turning your cabin blue.
Well, if
But
you're
yeah.
if you're gonna run all the way there, though, it's going to not be D12, or you're stopping here and then you're gonna.
Yeah, we'd stop here.
Yeah,
And the plan is
yeah.
tomorrow to.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna stop here. We're going to we're gonna try and get a resource, and then tomorrow we're gonna continue on, try and blue that tile, then maybe try and blue the cabin is the plan.
I don't think we'll be able to. I don't think we have the movement for that one if we do something here.
We will.
1, 2, 3,
because
4, 5, 6.
It's 1, 2, 3 to move here, and then this is if we're doing a fourth one. Otherwise, we could be here.
Yeah.
So if we want to bluify the cabin, we stop here.
We
If
have
we
to.
want to do something else today, we are here.
Do we need anything potentially? There's the.
So you're close enough to a mountain to actually mine, too.
I feel like getting resources is a good idea. I mean, I don't know what resources we might get, but I feel like getting resources is a decently good idea. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
if
mine.
we're-
Gemstones
mine.
are always important for casting.
yeah, gemstones especially. So yeah, I do think we want to mine
You want
for right next to the mountain.
You can mine, hunt, or forage for plants.
All right, we're mining.
Mining. All right. So I need one of you to do a survival, nature, or investigation check.
All right. I have a plus 13 to investigation.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I think we know who's doing what.
It's really funny that it's.
All right. Would my smith's tools help in this?
No.
Okay. Then it shall be this. Dirty 20.
All right. You find magical ores. Roll a d6.
D6 3.
You got a 3?
Yep.
All right. You find a vein with a chaos ore.
You mean the chaos ore?
What the heck is
Too
that,
late,
dude?
Sonic. I've already eaten the Chaos Emeralds.
Chaos ore. And this is just.
I just know what this means. It means more projects for Aiden to have to work on. He's never going to get Jameson's armor done.
Maybe Jameson needs chaos armor. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Well, that's interesting.
Would that help us with cold damage if it randomizes into it?
I believe it
Or-
would, yeah.
Yep.
Like cold checks, I mean.
Yeah, if it makes you resistant to it.
It does not make you resistant. It only reduces
It's-
the
Yeah,
damage.
it would. It's essentially some sort of resistance, so.
It's plus 2
Flat.
instead of plus
Flat
5.
damage resistance.
It's flat damage, yeah.
Interesting. All right, that's certainly a good
That
find.
would stack with resistance, then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it would. So that'd be
That's
getting a
very
cold thing of
interesting.
that. Granted, you'd have to be lucky, but getting a cold thing of that would be really good.
So do we need to make a check
Huh.
to get this vein?
No,
I thought
you,
he already
you
made it.
just get it.
Neat.
The power of Proteus sniffing out the chaos. How much did we get, or is it just like one
Equivalent
thing
to
does
one
one
item.
thing?
It's just one.
Okay, so one chaos ore, but we can refine the one chaos ore.
Yeah. You can refine it, yeah.
Alright.
So it's like a
Chaos ore.
Wrong.
project back at the base.
Yep.
To be fair, Proteus could work on it. I don't think he'd be as good as Aiden, or he'd have to borrow Aiden's gauntlets for it, but Proteus could do it. Alright, I've added it to my sheet right next to the white plant that I forgot what it does. All it says is that forge this first day in Ice Continent.
Well, you clearly forgot to do that.
well, I guess we can roll on the element table. So yeah, roll a d8 to see what it is.
Okay.
For the reference,
All right,
for the record, you want a 2 for cold.
All right, come on, get a 2, 2,
Alright.
2.
8.
Ah,
That's thunder.
Could we roll it?
You could re-roll it.
eh,
For a typing.
probably
Yeah.
not worth it.
If we had a 25% chance for it, I would do it, but not for an 8.
Yeah. Okay, so just
Mark
mark
it
it
down
as
as
a thunder chaos gem.
Alright. Thunder Chaos Ore.
Yeah.
We need to get all 7 chaos ores.
All
Yeah,
right.
to be fair, Sinbad would actually do quite well with that because he resists thunder damage.
Yeah, it would stack nicely with Sinbad, though Sinbad can't wear any armor.
Actually, he
Okay.
can.
He's gotten the feet for it.
Oh,
Yeah, and we have to also roll d12s for everyone as well.
yep.
D12s, here we go. 6, 10, 8, 4.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're good.
Let's see.
A day passes.
All right. We're gonna try to get 1 blue.
All right. Then we are going to move again. So you're gonna try and do a survival check there.
Yep.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Malcolm is apprehensive to explode right now. He doesn't want to be followed.
In that case,
We move to the self-guiding Dante.
well, it was the enhanced ability, but yeah.
Enhanced ability Dante.
I think you gotta first roll d8s for me before you do this.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
3.
7.
7.
7.
Triple seven.
Hey, do you know what was just announced
Jackpot.
yesterday, by the way?
What?
yeah, I do. 7 part 3.
Yeah, 3 7.
Congratulations. We secretly have 7 part 3 right here.
Congratulations, we've dated this bond.
What, 7 for 3? What are you talking about? 7? There's no game called 7. All right. Yeah, and so with that, you get through. You begin navigating the forest, and I will also have, now that you're in the forest, one of you to do a survival check to find this cabin.
Oh, yeesh.
What about the trying to make blue
Yeah.
flowers this first?
Yeah, we're gonna do the survival check first, and then we'll do the.
Okay.
Yeah, to be fair, how can you make a blue to the cabin if you don't know
That is
where
very
the cabin is?
Alright, do you guys want me to do that? I've still got a plus
Uh,
5.
Yours is the same as mine, so
All right. Can one of us give each other the help action, since we're both
For guidance,
proficient?
potentially.
Yeah, if you're both proficient, yeah.
Well, I'm not proficient in survival. I just have.
Oh,
Well,
then
Malcolm is proficient in survival.
if
So
you're not proficient, you can't help.
right, so
Right.
he couldn't help me, but I could help him.
It's so weird.
I think you both got to be proficient to do it.
I
Alright.
think you rolled it
I would,
that
I
you
would
both
think
have to
both.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Uh,
since it's the same, I'll just roll it. 8.
Oh,
All right.
we want to reroll that.
You want to re-roll that?
Do we?
I don't know.
No.
No. Okay. You are lost.
Cool.
Roll a d8 for me.
Ugh.
Just get a series of 8s, guys.
Well, that's clearly not happening.
Okay.
Ice has it. Another 7.
All right. So, you spend the rest of the day lost in the woods. I want you to roll, everyone else to roll another d8 for me.
When you say everyone else, you just mean the entire team. right?
Yeah, everyone to roll it, yeah.
Do we have the ability to remake the survival check each day, or is it just we have to roll until we get an 8 now?
No, what I'm going to do, you're lost, but you'll find out where you are. I'm basically going to put you back in the same spot. Alright.
So,
And then a day goes by. So, we're at day 11 now. And now we're just going to go like it was yesterday. So, make a survival check.
Nope, I'm not dealing with this. I'm casting enhance ability on Malcolm, and Dante, you cast it on yourself.
wait, what would that do? It's not like.
Yeah, just cast it on Malcolm.
Because then we're rolling 4d8s with +5. Or 4d10.
No, we're just doing one
40/20s
check.
with +5.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, we're
just one
doing
check.
Only one check. Well, either way, I do it. I do it. Go find the grass, Malcolm.
Okay. That's a 14.
Oh my gosh.
Do we re-roll that? I think we re-roll that.
I guess I should have asked if we could have guidance this. Dang it.
I'm going to say it's too late to guidance.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah.
It's too late to guide, but not too late to re-roll. We don't have time for this. I can risk one day, but risking 2 with Apollo and his state, I think, is too many.
That's fair.
All
At
right.
disadvantage, you'd be re-rolling. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's
That,
about
and 20.
Alright, you've got on course, and you probably know with your map you can find a way to the cabin. If you want to blue up the space, you can. You have
Yes.
you have a full 4 days now because you were lost.
Okay.
Okay, since I have enhanced ability on me, I will run that check. That is a 17 plus 5.
All right, you can clear that up, and you will no longer have to make wisdom saves if you are on this tile,
Oh, cool.
or wisdom survival checks to navigate the forest.
There's a very good reason to be making these tiles blue.
Okay, yeah, no, making these tiles blue is good.
All right.
And then there goes enhanced ability. Do you want me to do this one?
You go ahead and try to get the. We can do that, right, Crow? Try to get blue on this.
Assuming we can.
Yeah, you can if you have the because you were set back a day.
All right. Yep. So there goes.
Oh wait, no, you can't enhance ability because it only lasts an hour and it. Takes
Well, it
you...
would. That would be me casting it again.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, okay. If you're doing that, then yes.
Yeah. 320.
Yeah.
That is
well enough.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah. So you get that as well.
And we didn't even get spied on by the ether.
But you also have to roll d8s for encounters as well.
Yep.
It's gonna
Encounters were
find
pretty-
us anyway.
Here's
So-
for some things that
I knew mine was gonna
Sonic!
be it. I knew mine was gonna be it.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it.
Okay. Excellent. So,
Hey, everyone remember the flowers?
Possession plans.
on your way to the cabin, there's kind of a massive canopy above you, making this forest very dimly lit. The trees in the surrounding areas are adorned with these beautiful, almost crystalline leaves. There's the flow of water over a stream. You realize you have to kind of cross these icicle bridges to get to the cabin. They're more or less like large sheets of ice bridging each side of the river. Do you wish to
Alright.
cross them?
Let's say. Eventually, just a bridge of ice.
Yeah, it's like a large sheet of ice. It looks pretty thick. Kind of making this makeshift bridge across the river. The sheet of ice is about 25 feet in length. And there's kind of another one north of you that kind of leads to the cabin.
This is a good question to ask. Has it felt like the forest is generally warmer than it is outside the wasteland?
It's just as cold in here.
Okay. Yep. No reason not to just cross then.
Yeah, don't think we should hesitate here.
All right. What's your marching order?
Probably Malcolm,
Malcolm,
Nick,
It's-
Dante, Proteus.
It might be Proteus up front if we want to navigate, depending on what checks come up in here. I don't know. Is it going to be survival in here, or is it going to be investigation? That's the problem.
We don't know yet.
Well, let's consider
Yeah.
what it's been.
Yeah.
I would think it's probably Malcolm up front then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah, we'll
it's.
go probably Malcolm, Proteus, question mark, and then
Malcolm.
Dante, Nick. I think you want someone who can take a flanking attack in the back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where do you want Lowen to be then?
In the
Uh,
true middle.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
definitely right in the middle of all of us.
All right. So, Malcolm, as you cross the bridge and get to the other side, with Proteus and Lowen behind you, Nick, you are still on the bridge. You see the trees begin to shudder and awaken as you cross the bridge.
Crow,
Yeah?
one of your trees has its health bar up.
Okay. Sure, just ignore
This,
that. Just ignore it for now.
Ignoring it.
Yeah.
ignoring it.
Yeah.
What numbers?
Oh. Yeah, they begin to shudder and awaken. They begin to pull their roots from the ground and shamble towards you. So let's roll initiative.
Oh my gosh!
Malcolm
Okay,
wins.
Malcolm.
I mean, trees are as close to grass as you can get around here.
Malcolm wants a bite of that tree, of course.
They got pretty bad, though. Oh, wow. They got really bad.
Trees are not known for their speed.
Oh, interesting. Nick and Proteus get the exact same initiative in mod.
You can just decide who goes first, then.
I'm like,
Fine.
well, I have opening act, so if there is a tie between us, you can take it.
Okay.
Opening act.
HP.
All right, Malcolm is the first to go, then.
All right. Okay. I'll just go up to this guy and send a call to the ether.
All right.
What does 11 do?
11 healing energy radiates from you. Yeah. As a bonus action, I can restore, I think, it's either 3 or 4 HP to someone on each of my
Good.
turns. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna use the glaive attacking this tree next to me.
All right.
Oh yeah, don't forget everyone has the temperonis if that
Yep.
comes up.
All right, yeah.
Already marked.
26 to hit.
That'll hit it.
Uh, 26 slashing damage.
All right. Let me see. Slashing.
Yes.
It seems to be immune to that. Not immune to that. Resistant to that. So your blow is not as meaty.
All right. I'm gonna switch to my pike then. That is not a good. That is not accurate. That is a 23.
That'll hit it.
Uh, 23 piercing damage.
Where the slashing damage was resisted, this piercing is not, as you get it in the trunk. And almost as you poke it, it lets beneath the bark, it lets almost this out the sap that's like blood, but it's like this blue, translucent.
All right, and I push it 10 feet.
All right.
Man, Malcolm is
Pass
moving
turn.
the forest.
All right. Opening act.
All right. Just because I don't trust anything in this game, I'm just gonna do a make the ice form around Lowen like a Toph shield,
All
using
right.
minor illusion to make sure nothing can see him.
So he's in a cube of ice then?
Pretty much.
All right.
Not. It is not translucent. It is opaque.
All right. Then we go to Nick.
All right. I think this is probably a good time for him to break out something new he's got. Nick is going to take the moonstone he got from the Expedition Society, and he is going to cast Austriel's, probably pronounced that wrong, mooncloak on himself.
All right.
Illustrial.
Illustriel, sure.
And what is that going to do?
Let's see. Within the 20-foot emanation of himself, that is considered dim light, though it's already dimly lit. Allies within there have half cover and resistance to cold, lightning, and radiant damage.
Ooh.
All right.
Yes, it is very, very good, especially in certain cold situations. And let me make sure it is a 20-foot. Yep, it is a 20-foot emanation. And let's see. Can I get Malcolm? Yep. And Nick is going to go there. And I think he wants to save his BIs for now, so that will be his turn.
All right. Proteus.
Okay. I'm going to. Well, I need to go get cover before I die, so I will move over to a safe corner, and then I will just do the hide move,
All right.
do my setup, and then after that, the illusions will be ready to go.
Okie dokie.
I assume it's broad daylight.
It's dim light.
It's dim light. Okay,
all
then
dim.
it just worked.
Okay.
But if they try to find me, it's a 34.
All right.
Not to mention, you're considered in dim light just because of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because of Mooncloak. Okay, yeah. So if you walk away from me, it'll be.
No, it's dim light in here.
Yeah, it's just dim light in general.
Oh,
It's just,
in the jungle. I thought
Yeah.
Mooncloak did something. My bad.
well, it's also dim light is what it is.
Yeah, that's my turn. Nothing
Alright.
fancy.
All right, Dante.
Yep. Hoping that something like a firebolt will do more because they're trees. They probably burn well. Let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to firebolt the one that Malcolm's attacking right now.
All right.
Close. Odd. Okay, that's plus 9. Ah, that's not great. That's a 14.
That misses. Sails wide.
Let's see. I have just enough range to try to punch this thing. I'll try to help Malcolm out, and I'll bonus action punch.
All right. Punch him.
Punch the tree. Ah, even worse. No.
You hit it, and then it just hurts your hand on the trunk of the tree.
Just shaking the hand out. Ow. All right, pass turn.
All right, Lowen. You.
All right. How long is I've got his stuff up so I can. How long deep is the cliff to the water?
Like down there. That is about 20 feet down.
Gotcha. All right, then.
Eroded.
What Lowen will do is Lowen will focus fire on the tree that Malcolm was attacking with his weapon.
Yeah. I don't know if the tree can see him shooting from the opaque ice or not.
They cannot.
Probably just gets to stay there.
So advantage question mark?
Yeah, it would
Oh.
be advantage,
No.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Because it can't see him.
Yeah.
Counts as hit.
That's
Okay.
the power of Illusians.
Right.
Oh,
I forgot about your illusion.
And it doesn't
I
have
don't know why I
blind sight.
pronounced like a weirdo.
All right. That is 22.
That'll hit it. The one up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
Alright, and since it can't see low end, it'll take an extra bit of force damage from this. The piercing doesn't matter, right?
Piercing does not matter, so you can roll it all together.
Okay. Uh, 14 combined piercing and force damage.
Okay. Recorded.
Alright. And he'll make a second attack. I assume the second attack will not be at advantage.
It will still be at advantage because it has not studied or touched the illusion yet.
Oh,
So it knows he's there doing that, but it can't see him because the illusion's obscuring it.
Ah,
I see. Okay, cool. Gotcha. That is a nat 20.
Then that'll be a crunchy crit.
Okay, give me a second. Let's see if that's 12, 20, 25.
25. That's the modifier, right?
Yeah, that's the modifier.
Okay.
Your parser agrees.
That is 37 combined.
The tree is not looking too hot.
hey, nice.
Let's see. I will, for the moment, trust the illusion to do what it needs to do. And I will.
Working move.
Yeah, it's the tricky spot because what I want him to do is go down the cliff and hide, but let me look. He could take the disengage action if things go pear-shaped. So
Right, but that's
as a bonus action, I mean, well, either as an action or bonus. So I think think I will end turn there.
All right. Then it will be the Ice Willow's turn.
one of them.
This one is going to position itself right there, so you can take an opportunity attack, Malcolm.
Okay. With my pike.
Oh wait, you're holding. You have reach, so you wouldn't then, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one is gonna go here, and this one is going to go here.
That's
Well-
terrifying.
What if I
That
make
is
an
a plus.
unarmed strike?
You can make an unarmed strike, yes.
I'm gonna grab this tree with my teeth.
It's more like he'd just do one of those bat kicks that ungulates do. Okay.
We'll get to see
That's a
if they're-
28.
That'll hit it.
All right, so this is going to be bludgeoning damage.
Get to see which of the
27 bludgeoning damage.
Wow, that hurt.
That's a lot
Jeez,
of
off
damage.
unarmed.
Yeah.
You kick you in the face and your face go, ow.
Our hooves.
All right. So after you're done that, we have some like that.
Oh my
like
gosh.
that. And so Dante make 2 dexterity saves. Well, everyone else makes 3. Yeah, there.
Remember, you have half cover, everyone, so that'll be a +2 to your dex saves as well.
All right, I'm going to let everyone else roll first because I've got advantage on all of these.
I'll just do 2d20 here really quickly. That's easier.
Yeah, I'm still going to wait till everyone else's are out of the way.
That is a 21 and a 17.
Those are both passes.
That'll be, both of those are above 20 for Nick.
Those are both passes then.
Okay, Malcolm's
saves.
first.
Oh wait, whoops! I forgot I needed one more.
Okay, well, Malcolm's first is like a
19.
19. Yeah, Malcolm's first is a 19.
That's a pass.
Malcolm's second is a
17,
13
so
plus
yes.
4.
Another pass.
That's another pass.
Malcolm's last is another 17.
Those are all passes. So, Dante, you only rolled it twice, right?
Correct.
All right. So, you are going to take 18 piercing damage and 14 cold damage. And
The cold damage is resistant.
And okay, wait. This is weird. So you're taking that twice and halved. Okay, so okay, let's just do this one by one. You pass 2. You take 18 piercing and 14 cold, so then you half the cold.
Just 7.
So 25. And then that happens again, so another 25.
Oh. Sorry,
Oh.
I just smashed my knee
Wait,
against my
wait.
desk.
25, half of 25, sorry. No, okay, wait.
Wait. Okay, so it's 9 piercing, 7 cold.
Yeah. So 6.
So 9 piercing, 3 cold. 9 piercing, 3 cold.
Is 12, so 24.
24 in
It's
total.
Twice.
And then for the other 2, you're just timesing it by 3. So
Okay, so 36.
So 36.
Yeah.
If you have cold resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Right.
have cold
Is
Ma-
the aura.
Malcolm resists both, so.
Oh, so it's different for Malcolm too.
Malcolm would be taking
4, 5, 6, 7.
what
He'd be
is that?
taking 21.
4.
21 total.
21 total.
Yeah.
Alright.
7 each.
And this tree is going to walk up here. And it's just going to subject Nick and Lowen to one more.
Oh my gosh.
So another dex save for the 2 of them.
That's 4 for Nick.
Wow.
Oh, that's a lot of concentrations, actually. Now that I think
Yes,
about
I
it.
am well aware I'm going to be making a lot of concentration checks.
Well, what I mean, order of
Yeah.
operations.
Yeah, it might have
Is-
gone down if
It might have gone down already, so
Yeah.
this one might hurt.
Order doesn't matter.
Okay, let me roll my concentrations then before I do
Yeah.
that.
So 3 concentrations.
All right. I'm gonna copy paste this algorithm because I'm gonna be making a lot.
Okay, pass.
First one's good.
Thinking.
Pass.
Second one's good. Thank you, Warcaster. Third
Pass.
one's good.
They're all good. And now this one is going to make you do another dex save, and Lowen as well. I think he's like good
Alright.
at that though, because
Oh, 14.
that is a fail. And for Lowen, who has a +7, let's roll it for him. He got in at 20. Does he have like evasion or something in there?
Does he?
No.
I don't believe so now.
All right.
Look.
All right. So, what's good is your thing still works. So
Yeah.
you're gonna take for that failure, you're gonna take 18 piercing and 14 cold, and obviously half the cold. So 7.
So 7, 14, so 21.
25. 18 piercing, and then it would be 7.
Oh yeah,
cold.
18 piercing, 7 cold. So yeah, 25.
And Lowen will take. Is he in the bubble? Yes, he is. So he takes only 12, right?
Yes.
All right, and that only just cuts into his temporary HP. Okay, and one more concentration check, and then it's their turns are done.
Yep.
I really hope that is not a thing they get every turn.
Right.
When to charm a tree. I have a feeling trees aren't charmable.
19.
You're good. Back to the top of the round with Malcolm.
Alright, Nick, you get 4 HP. No, 3 HP.
All right.
And I'm gonna just attack now. Uh, 18 to hit.
That hits. You're going for the one you've been mowing down.
Yeah, the one
right?
that we've been whittling down.
All right.
Hang on, my brain stopped. Okay. 25 piercing damage.
It's still up. And I think you have some temporary hit points, Malcolm, so I don't think you're...
Oh, I already deduct. I already deducted them.
okay.
So we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Next attack. 25 to hit.
That hits and it slays it.
Okay.
3
One
HP.
down. That is huge for me.
So it just topples
10,
over.
20, 25, 30. Hang on. Calculating if this is the best course of action. This is a hard choice. I hate choices. Okay, we're gonna go over here.
All right.
Am I still within the bubble at this point? Does this count?
Yeah, because it's half of it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's your turn?
I think so.
All right, then we will move on to Nick. What are you going to do?
Oh, geez. Malcolm reminded me of the bubble, which makes things a little complicated, though. No, actually, I've got a plan. Let's see. How far move? Yeah, I think I want him to move over here. Oh, wait, Malcolm might not be in. Right there. Yeah, right there. Nick is going to move over here, and he's going to true strike the tree right next to him.
All right.
$29.
That'll hit.
All right. Uh, 17 radiant damage.
All right.
His second attack is 18.
That also hit.
All right. That'll be 8 slashing damage, which is resisted.
So to 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And let me see. Does he have any bonus actions I want to use? I think so. You know, it might be good for assurances. Let's see. Nickel, just use a regular mass healing word on himself, Malcolm, and Dante.
All right.
So that'll be 2d4 plus 5. 11 HP.
That tops up everyone.
Except for
Yeah.
Nick, but that's kind of what happens when you're in the middle of 3 things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shot by icicles.
Or wait, 4 things.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
Yeah.
that'll be next turn.
All right. Proteus.
All right. Here we go. We send in the boy to which tree is most bashed up. I'm imagining it's the Malcolm tree.
No,
At this
the
point.
one
Well, the
that,
Malcolm tree is dead.
the one that Nick just hit, since it's you slayed the one that was the most beat up.
Yeah. Oh, I thought this one.
Huh.
What I mean.
No, they're all pretty fresh.
All right. I believe this is a bigger boy than he appears. Bestial Spirit is. No, he's actually just as big as he appears. I'm getting my summons confused. Okay, so I send in the Bestial Spirit, who is an illusion, and he will take his turn after mine. And I use my free casting of it, so no spell slot is expended here. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to use Minor Illusion. And I'm going to make cracks sound off under the tree.
Alright.
I don't know if the tree will react to this in any capacity, but I'll make it sound like he's going to crash through the ice, hopefully. And then the beast will take his turn after mine, and he will just do what he does, attack.
Yeah.
So it should be my spell attack modifier, because they made life easy. And that is a 9, I think. Yes, it is a 9. 18.
That hits the tree.
Alright, and so this is cast at its lowest level, so that is going to be 2 on the end of this, so d8 plus 6. Damage type, this might actually be resisted. It's piercing damage. Oh, and I guess I chose the land beast, so he technically could have crit, so I better roll for the crit in case it didn't happen.
Alright.
Okay, so 11 piercing damage.
Alright, that all goes through.
Alright. And then that should be his turn.
Alright, Dante, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I think just the best idea right now is to keep pump damage into whatever's hurt, so
Yeah,
maybe this time the firebolt actually hits. +9. 17.
that will be a hit.
Alright, now is it going to take fire damage? I wonder. Using +5. Ow, that is a really middling roll.
Alright. But
That's 12 fire damage.
you are right. You were right on your assessment as it starts to just. It lets out this cracking groan in pain as it is vulnerable to that damage, so it will take 24.
Awesome. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and, since Nick is still a bit hurt, I'll use a healing word.
Alright.
What are those spell slots? The
It's like 2d4 plus.
just 2d4,
Your
yeah.
modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, so close to max. That is 12.
All right, I'm not complaining about another 12 HP.
Yep.
Alright.
And yeah, I'll hold my position here.
Alright, then we'll go to Lowen.
Okay, Lowen is
that
going to
roll.
use. Lowen is going to use his bonus action to use the disengage action.
He does not need to because it can't see him.
Oh, right.
Stab, stab, run.
Yeah.
All right, then yeah. Since it can't see him, that actually changes what I'm going to do. And yeah, he will
Or wait.
stab it.
Does it have?
Oh, it has reach, so it would see him if he ran away.
Okay, then yeah, never mind.
Just stab him and disengage and run. Cause
No, I've got a better plan. So he will use Nibble Escape to disengage.
Alright.
He will move over. He will move 30 feet here and climb down 5 feet in the cliff. And then he will use his action to activate Waiting Mood Fade and become invisible and take the hide action.
All right, yeah, not a bad play.
Thanks.
The rock face is climbable enough. You can just kind of do that with the climb speed.
Yeah, plus
All
I've
right.
got the boots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
Spider flying boots.
It'll be a 23 if they bother to try and fight him.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nice play. The Willow. It's not aware Proteus is there, so it's just going to. Actually, I'm gonna roll a d6 for these three guys. Actually.
Yep,
Yeah, there
here
it
we
is,
go.
There it is.
Do 3. Second one. 3, 2. No, then none of them will get it back.
No
Thank
true
goodness.
breathing.
All right.
Luckily, we're really resistant in that bubble. But,
All right. Instead, it's going to do this. It's going to shamble its way. It can only get. It's gonna dash to there,
What do you do? Gotcha.
right there. Meanwhile, this one is gonna go right here. Actually, this one's gonna go right there. It's gonna go there. And this one's gonna go here.
Oh no.
All right, Malcolm will oppie
Oh,
it.
please.
They're setting up for it again.
He takes at least 2 opportunity attacks. I don't know if Nick wants to slap him.
Yes. I think-
22 to hit.
That'll hit it.
All right.
I think Nick does want to oppie the one he's.
That's a crit from the dog.
Okay, 27 damage to this one. He's gonna push it.
All right.
Nick is gonna crit, or not crit. Nick is gonna use True Strike for his oppie. 29.
That hits.
Just be dead.
21 piercing damage from the dog.
All right.
And 20 radiant damage.
All right.
A lot of damage altogether.
Bam, bam, bam.
So instead, they're just gonna drop icicles on you. So everyone in that.
Sorry, did this one move back after I pushed it 10 feet?
Oh, okay. Now let's see. It was
It was here, I believe.
here.
Yeah, so I think it'd be over.
It was right. It was right here when I called the oppie.
All right. All right.
Malcolm's got 5'10". It would have had to move.
Somewhere over here.
It
I
would have been
think.
right here in these 4.
All right. And then.
Wait.
Yeah, and then it's gonna use 10 feet to just move back.
Go back.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So everyone in that circle do a dex saving throw.
All right. Hypothetically, does it do 15 damage on a failure?
It will do. It will do exactly 15 damage on a failure.
Okay, so whether the dog passes or fails matters.
It
Now, when you
technically
say the
has half
circle,
cover.
When you say the circle, you mean Nick's circle or within? these
Within
guys?
within here, they're
Okay,
circles.
so
so-
Malcolm's safe.
Yeah. Or no, you would be subjected to it too.
Oh, it's like
All
AoEs
three?
around these guys.
It's AOE's, yes.
Okay, so all 3.
Yeah. No, just one.
Just one, okay.
These people need to make 2. You only need to make 1.
Okay, and it's Dex.
Yeah.
He's dead.
It's Dex, yes.
All right, 17.
That is going to be.
Don't forget half
16
cover.
Yeah, 16 and 12.
Nick got 19 and 20.
All right. Those are both
Failed
passes.
both.
Yep, dog failed. He's dead.
I got
I
a
suspect
17.
I failed at least one.
What did you get for? You need
16 and 12.
1 failed. Okay, so on the first one, everyone passed. So you're going to take 9 piercing and 7 cold.
Okay, so 12.
I think it's the 7 cold is
He does
halved.
a half. Yep.
Yeah,
12.
so 12.
But then you need to make a concentration check for the moon cloak.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, man. I'm so glad I got Warcaster. 21.
All right, you're good. And then you're gonna take that damage again. Dante will take. Or sorry, no. Wait. You guys passed. So it's 9 piercing and 7 cold, and then that's halved because you passed.
Oh.
So it would only be 4, 7, and then
It'd be 8. And then if it happens twice.
no wait. Okay. So it's weird because like resistance and failing.
The first one goes from 9 to 4, and from
The 7 goes to
7
3.
to 3, which
And then
goes
it's
to 1.
halved. And then it go to 1, yeah. So it'd
be
only be
5.
5 damage total for the first one that you
Luckily,
passed.
that's
Okay.
easy since I failed the other one, so I can just subtract 5 and be fine.
Yeah. And so for the rest of you, you take another 5 damage, and then we'll do the concentration check again.
Alright. Oh, whoops. I said minus 5. Me minus 5. And 21 again.
You're good. All right. That is their turn. We go to Malcolm next.
All right, Nick, you get 3 HP back. All right, he's going to pike this guy. Only getting a 14. Gonna try again.
That is a miss.
Getting a 26.
That'll hit.
Getting 19 piercing damage.
Another tree is felled.
Nice.
Move back here. Right here, actually. Pass turn.
Nick.
Okay, good. I'm not within the reach of the other tree, presumably, so Nick is gonna go over here, and he's gonna do his usual true strike, other strike.
All right.
That'll be 29. I like 18s today, apparently.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
All right. 14 radiant damage.
That goes through as it burns it with radiant light.
Wait, let me. That was wrong. That's supposed to be 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Okay.
Just hit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Not that it matters, since this is 9 slashing damage.
And that is bumped to 4 as it rebukes it.
I think Nick will use another mass healing word just to keep us topped up.
All right. And we'll go to Proteus while you're doing that.
All right, 9 HP to top group.
Yep. All right, Proteus.
Okay. This is more of a future investment because we're winning right now, but I don't think I have one on me right now, so I'll use a. Actually, I guess I should ask. Do I have a major image on me right now? I think I came here, cast one, and kept one on me, but I don't know how we're ruling
I don't know.
pocketing these things away for Proteus.
You tell me.
I'm pretty sure that I've been keeping one on me when I came here, but it's been a long time.
If you did,
wait.
then I'll just trust you and say you did.
All right. Then I will use a magic action to send out my pocket major image, and it can be up to, what is it, 15 or 20 feet big. Major image.
It's 20 feet.
20. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to do fire.
Okay.
It's make this tree hopefully think twice about sending its roots through, because these flames will extend upwards 20 feet.
All right. So it's basically this area is on fire.
Yeah, so it bursts into flame in front of Dante, who has already struck one of these trees with fire before.
All right.
And that's... I'll use my bonus act. Well, actually, it already makes sound. Never mind. I don't need to do that. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Dante.
Yep. I think the option has just kind of been burn the trees. It's pretty effective.
On the
We'll do that.
forest.
Yep. Plus 9 on this one. That's a 25.
That hits.
We do 3d10.
You have reach for that?
This is a firebolt.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
19 fire damage.
All right, and that turns to 38.
38.
Okay.
Yep, and I can. Let's just try punching it again, even though it wasn't super effective. Well, that's more effective this time. That's a 26.
That'll hit.
Luckily, just the magic item. Yeah. Okay, that does 8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning. All right. Don't ask me how punching a tree is more effective than slashing it. But...
That was my question. It's like, I think an axe would be effective.
Yeah, that's the reason why I went at it with the glaive before, because, I mean,
Yep.
you take an axe to a tree, you'd think that'd be slashing damage, but... Oh,
Yep. Anyways, yeah, I will go ahead and pass my turn.
Yeah, then we'll go to Lowen, who's hiding down there right now.
All right, Lowen's gonna climb up 5 feet, and through his invisibility, he's gonna shoot with his waning moon.
All right.
That'll be 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. Whoops, I forgot to actually roll that. 16 combined piercing and force.
All right, it has become bloodied. Sabbied.
All right, he will make his second attack. That is only a 10.
That'll miss, so just kind of plinks off.
All right, he will climb back down with 5 more feet of movement and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he will use the hide action over here,
All
or
right.
as his bonus action.
All right. Yeah, just roll it, just because it's
25.
Yeah, you're good. All right. We'll go to their turn. I want you to roll a d20 for me, Proteus.
All right, D20.
Yeah.
How scared of fire is a tree? 14.
Wow, they didn't get it back at all. Neither of them.
Nice.
This tree is gonna, it's gonna run away. It's gonna dash this way.
Goodbye, tree.
Get away from the fire.
Bye.
This one is, gonna go there. And it's going to, it's gonna try and grapple you, Dante. So do a strength save or or a deck save. Your choice.
Yeah. I didn't realize
one of those is negative.
Here
Not
comes
that
the,
one.
the tree hugger.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's a fail. That's a
So
6.
it grabs you, Dante, and it's going to do the same to you, Nick.
Okay. Does half cover work on grapples?
If you use Dex, yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Okay, that's weird, but all right. 19.
All right, doesn't grab you. And then it's going to try and just make off with Dante as it tries to get away
Okay,
from the
I'm
fire.
I guess.
I'm gonna
my-
stab it.
All right.
Yeah, Nick's gonna attack too.
All right.
30.
That hits.
28.
That hits.
21 piercing damage.
21 piercing damage.
And 15 radiant.
All right. Yeah, you both got it. And we'll go to Malcolm next.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right. 20 plus 12. 22 to hit.
That hits.
23 piercing damage. And it's pushed 10 feet.
King Paw.
It's still holding Dante because it has rage, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I can't quite go that far because I used 35. Okay, so,
Batter up.
Dante's is just at the end. Of
I
the
don't think it
tree
would be
branch.
that far because I was right here and it was like right next to me. So
It moved 10, you said?
No, you're-
Oh, wait.
yeah, it's pushed 10 feet.
Oh.
Okay, so it'd be there.
Yeah, so it'd be right there.
Yeah.
Then I can go right here and then I can poke it again.
All right.
18 to hit.
That'll hit, and Dante drops down as it sinks into the earth. And that is this one is running away, it seems. So
All right.
we'll stay in initiative for now as we go to Nick.
Oh, and Nick, you get 3 HP back.
All right.
Yay!
Nick looks at that, says, "Do we want to pursue it, or do we want to just get the move on?"
Who knows how many other trees are around here like that one? I'd say let's not follow it.
Yeah, could be leading it into a trap. So I think we're best to just get a move on. So yeah, Nick is gonna. He's gonna move over here, but he is gonna ready his action to shoot Starry Wisp if the tree moves within 60 feet of him.
All right.
Remember concentration.
Oh wait, right. Never mind. I will not be doing that. Nick will be using his action to, I guess, do the dodge action then, and that'll be his turn.
All right. If you're gonna just let it run off, is everyone gonna let it run off?
Yeah, I'm more or less just gonna try to ensure it keeps going by having the snake chase it a little bit, but that's about it.
All right. And yeah, it recoils to the fire. It is afraid of the fire. It's a natural enemy. Something it probably hasn't seen, but it really felt it when Dante hit it. So, yeah, it goes away from the combat.
All right, and then
All right, and once combat is over, since it only lasts a minute, Nick will use a magic action to use respite to heal himself with with Mooncloak.
All right.
So it'll be 40, 10 plus 5 healing. $34.
he's back to full.
Yeah, he's back to full.
Excellent.
And then I'll use the shadow binder to turn the major image into a bangle and put it on my wrist.
Okay. Yeah, then we go back to the forest where, after that harrowing battle with the tree, you follow the map you were given from the fort, and you eventually find a cabin in the woods, a decrepit old thing. There is, it looks like it's been stripped bare of everything.
Malcolm headbutts the door.
I just kind of like swings open.
Hopefully
He
she's
walks
still.
inside.
Yeah, it's a cabin with a single room inside. You can. Why don't you actually give me a survival check if you're looking inside?
Am I still raging?
No.
Guidance.
9. Oh, guidance.
Too late.
Is it?
No, it's not too late. You can guidance if you want.
Okay. A whopping 12.
So looking in this room, you can just see dust marks on the floor to signify like there was furniture in here recently, but it seems to be moved out.
Okay.
It's a largely
Nick.
empty cabin.
Nick probably walks in next to Malcolm, looks around like, okay.
This is the cabin. This is where we're supposed to meet.
Wish I could sending again, but that was the last scroll I had of that. Well, this is probably a terrible idea, but Nick clears his throat and yells out, Estelle, are you here?
There's no response.
Hold on.
You're about midday right now, by the way, too.
Who had the flare gun? Or am I thinking of a different thing?
You're thinking of the other party.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Who are we?
Alright.
Lowen says, who are we meeting here again?
Estelle, she is not to in one of the in our contact with the MDRA.
And we're supposed to meet here?
That's what she told us, I believe.
Was there a specific time you were supposed to meet?
I told her we'd be a couple days, but we got lost in the forest, so maybe we were just too late or something.
Well, maybe we should, we can't expect someone to just stay here for... I wouldn't expect, especially a mage, to just stay here for an indefinite amount of time until we showed up.
Maybe we wait here instead and wait for her to show up if she's been checking.
She's been contacting me with sending, so I think for now that's probably what we want to do, is just try and bunker down in this cabin for a bit. Hope she uses sending again and see if we can contact her.
I don't know if staying out here would be the best of ideas. Do we want to send out a flare?
And call all the scary trees to us? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, I have a contingency.
I feel like sending out a flare is a bad idea, but I won't oppose you if you decide to do it.
If we decide to stay around here, I'll do it close to the evening where I can make us safe to sleep here at the very least.
Malcolm's gonna pop a magic awareness real quick.
Alright. So you just have detect magic on you, right?
More or less.
Yeah. So you You don't detect anything magical in the vicinity,
Okay.
except your magic items.
Well, my vote's on bunkering down, just at least for a day.
That's what my vote is on too.
All right. Well, if we're staying here, we should be keeping watches, even if I do make us safe, just to make sure we don't miss Estelle if she comes by.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
All right. How much time has passed to get here? That's a cool question.
So
We were told it's midday, I believe.
yeah.
Wonderful. So,
So we could technically use one of our actions to like scavenge or something.
Yeah, you probably can't mine because you're not close to a mountain,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
you can do the other two.
foraging is probably worth,
Yeah.
just because
Ye-
this is...
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something else. I'm going to put Elminster's illusion in my spell book.
Okay.
Go take out a spell scroll and glue it in with my tie.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess that's what we're doing instead then.
Okay.
Is it like
we can't.
if I do that, can no one else do anything?
Yeah, I'll say someone else can do something.
Okay.
Yeah. But you, Proteus cannot partake in it. So
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's fair.
So I guess Dante or Malcolm will want to use a survival check to forge.
survival,
So
nature,
that's what it is.
investigation.
This is the closest we've got to grass in the area. Malcolm's excited.
All right, I'll give Malcolm a bardic inspiration to help.
Okay. Okay, that's a 20, even
Uh,
without it.
You find a mystical plant. All right. Roll also, or
58.
roll a d4.
2.
You find a lich's litten.
We found a Lichen.
Lichen.
Is it
Found a
Rafa?
Lich is Litten.
Lichen.
Lichen.
Then.
Oh. Alright. And the properties of this plant.
That's interesting.
Well, that's. Anyone have
Lives on
a-
both planes. What?
anyone have $100 to loan me? I just realized I don't have enough money for this.
I'll spot you. Just remember you owe Malcolm 100 gold.
Yeah, we'll have to go back to base and visit the bank.
So basically, you half damage. So this would stack with rage, I think. Assuming, yeah.
Neat.
Oh, if it's stacked with rage, Malcolm's just an absolute tank.
Doesn't work for spells, but if they're like using a flame tongue, it would work for the fire
Yeah,
part because it's a
specifically
weapon.
non-magical.
Oh wait, so that's a magical weapon. Never mind. But if it's like someone attacking you with their flame claws or something, then it will
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. It says crushing such a plant up and inhaling it allows you to do the same for 1 minute. What does the same mean?
Existing on material and ethereal
Yeah, you're
planes
right.
simultaneously.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I understand. Now.
You're kind of like a ghost
Got it.
Yeah,
for a minute.
I think that's basically just supposed to be the flavor of
Yeah.
how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll
Got
say it's a bonus action, just like potions to use.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and you only found one of them. All right, excellent. So Malcolm comes back with this like ghost plan.
Yeah, this forest has some strange things in it.
The entire continent basically covered in ether. It's not a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't think that's also entirely the Aether's fault either. This place wasn't exactly a holy place at the end of its time. You know, you don't send in
Considering the
4 great worms to a location for no reason.
right,
I suppose that's entirely fair. Let's hope we don't stay in this forest for too long.
Well, let's have our preparations for the night. We'll see what we can accomplish here. And
Well, about 2 hours in, after Malcolm is looking through plants and you're sticking spells in the spell book,
yeah.
you hear the crunching of twigs and rustling coming towards you. Heavy footsteps.
Okay,
Up it-
that's a good sign.
Well, still keep your guard up, everyone. Could be a spell, but it also could be some sort of anything else.
I'm gonna make an illusion of a dresser and hide in it.
Okay.
Malcolm's peeking out a window.
Yeah.
Listen, that's what you do as an illusionist wizard if someone's coming.
So you're the only furniture at this otherwise empty cabin.
Yep, because there's nothing else here.
All right. Yeah. And through the dim light, you see cloaked in the robes of the MDRA in a massive construct of a Golurk is Estelle.
Okay, we're good, guys.
All right.
Okay,
Before
good.
Malcolm or anyone opens the door, I'm gonna dispel the dresser.
Okay.
Nick's gonna. He already used one. I think Nick's gonna give everyone except for Malcolm a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Dispense it.
I'll say you got like a short rest here as well if you guys are just kind of chilling.
Okay.
Except for Malcolm, who was
Okay.
forging.
He just kind of rolls out the door to say hi to her.
Yeah. She says, hello, well, it's good to see you are all okay.
Well, it
Good to
depends
see
on.
you too. It's been a little while, huh?
Yeah, let's go inside.
Yeah, I don't think talking out here in the cold is exactly conducive.
And she leaves the construct outside the door as she goes in, and immediately her eyes go to Lowen, and she says, "Who is this?" Well, I know who exactly that is. Why is he here?
He wants to negotiate with the MDRA and try to get the factions here to come to some kind of an accord.
a lot
Yeah.
happened before we ended up actually getting to the continent proper.
We learned some dire news with him that brings these things to bear.
Yes. It.
You
This-
might want to ward the place first.
Yes, I might want to. She puts the ward up on the door that you've seen her use for your past conversations. Now, I don't believe him or the Ethereum Corporation had anything to do with what we were planning to do here.
No, but the situation, well, first off, he helped us get here in the first place, but second, the situation has changed drastically in many different ways.
In which ways?
From our understanding, the ether is beginning to, or already was, gain consciousness.
Consciousness. And how were you able to figure this out?
We were
Because
attacked by it during our travel here. The airship was effectively powered by ether, but
It was an incubator for it, more or less, is what it turned into.
And not only the one on the airship, but as Proteus has on one of his crystals, another creature just like it has attacked us while we've been on this continent as well. So it wasn't just an isolated incident there.
The other thing is it can connect with the minds of anyone that has used it, and it has nothing but anger and hatred to anything that has destroyed it.
very specifically, we were forcefully shown memories of destroying the ether.
Do you have...
Since
Can I see this?
Yeah, he'll pull out his like tinker's tools and slot in the crystal and do his wind up trick and show her it.
She looks at this and her eyes kind of widen as she, this was taken here? Just
Yes.
let us know.
That's why
Yes,
it took us a while to get to you, actually.
And where have you been these past 11 days?
We've been more or less just all over. This place hasn't exactly been very adventure friendly. We were trying to find pretty much you guys or the Expedition Society, or we've basically been traveling around trying to find people.
Well, you seem very, very much like you're in good health, despite wandering around for 11 days.
Well, we did find the hallowed flames first.
And you look fine. That was only one day you were with them?
We were with them to rest, yes, and then we came here after. Took
Yes.
us.
One day of rest
Getting-
does not fix you from this place. Where were you?
Well, I'll be honest as well in one thing. We also had one of the people we came with also had an objective here as well in a former layer that, from what we've understood, the group here called the Queen's Men had. So we did take care of that first as well.
Yes, but what have you been doing for the past 2 weeks? You don't seem fatigued in any way. In fact, you seem very well rested.
That's what we've been doing. We went to take care of her mission at the lair. We went to meet with the Howled Flames, and then we've come here to meet with you.
Really?
Yes.
And where'd you get the clothing?
We met some new friends.
Mm-hmm. How much do they know?
Well, they actually know quite a bit. They've been here a lot longer than we have.
Who are these people?
Let's see. Two of them are actually Mr. Eric Kellis's kids, and
Wait, you
then,
met them?
Yeah.
Huh. You...
Were you not aware they were around or something?
Well, I'm aware you didn't tell me, and Malcolm told me.
I would have told you faster, but I kind of let these guys talk for me first.
Well, I appreciate the honesty, Malcolm.
Okay, well, here's something else we'll say. There was someone in their ranks that we saw in 2 places at once. So, forgive us for being a little on edge. We don't exactly know whom is at play at all times.
Noted. But you might want to...
Namely, someone might be infiltrating the ranks of the Hallowed Flames.
Or their ranks.
Or rather, pretending to be within their ranks.
Well, when it comes to the MDRA and those 4, I'd be careful. As I told you before, I want to keep what we're doing under my jurisdiction and my order. And, well, the MDRA basically took them from me. And I don't wish for that to happen to you as well, and that is with my suspicion as well, is to make sure I know who you're interacting with, so I can act accordingly as well. But it sounds like we need to trust each other a little more.
The MDRA took them away from you?
Yes, I was...
Compromised.
I was giving them missions and furthering my own goals. And compensating them, of course, for it. But the MDRA became more and more interested in them, and my superiors took them from me.
Oh, I thought that it was just like you just went off to do your own thing sort of thing.
I went off to do my own thing because of that. And it's the reason I wanted to keep it under the table.
Well, that don't mean you can't trust them. I mean, Sabrina seemed interested, and if you were okay, she hadn't heard from you in a while.
Well, it's not that I don't trust them. It's whenever the MDRA, my superiors, get involved, I know they will, if they find something they see as interesting or potential, they will act and it will go up the hierarchy.
I think I get what you're saying.
Which is why I must apologize too. I have done nothing with that blood sample you gave me.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind.
And that is the
I
honest
suppose-
truth.
I suppose it's less you have done nothing and more you couldn't do much without alerting the higher-ups, huh?
Yes.
Is there
Truth
anything
be
that
told,
we,
it might be better that they don't know about it.
is there anything that we could do to increase your standing within the MDRA?
Well, it's mages just work their way up the hierarchy depending on how proficient they become with spells and the arcane and the occult. It's something you earn, not something you're given. But the superiors, well, they just get more powerful, so the bar is constantly being raised.
One second, let me check Malcolm's insight. Okay, it's garbage, but I'm gonna ask could I do like an insight check to see if she has any sort of resentment in her voice when speaking of the higher-ups?
I will let you do an insight to kind of gauge this situation.
Okay. Pray, guys. No, that's a lie.
Yeah, she she just she's a very professional sardonyx sort of person, so
Yeah.
Right.
you don't really get much out of her.
Okay.
Well, it's-
Well, in that case, Malcolm's going to be the bright star that he is, and he's going to say, hang on, I forgot how Malcolm would have worded something like that. Does it upset you that they just keep getting more and more powerful?
I stand for the MDRA on the grounds that it is a place for mages, Monoborn, like me, to feel safe and to facilitate and grow their magical abilities without being persecuted and turned into pariahs by those people over to the east.
well, from our discussions with them, it seems like they want to believe in that. However, they also know that there are members of the NDRA who use the rules to their advantage rather than upholding what the MDRA was meant to do. They use it as a means of gaining power, and as a result, they've become jaded. But that's part of why we want to have discussions with them, is to try to help them see that not everyone in the MDRA is that way.
We're in a situation, especially both with the with that strange creature that comes from the ether, that will target both the MDR and Hallowed Flames indiscriminately, and also with the things we've learned about from our looking into Project Snow and what the ether is being used. We think we're at a point where if the Hallowed Flames and the MDRA continue to be at such opposed odds, we're going to reach a point where it's not only is nothing going to be accomplished, but it's going to lead to bloody chaos.
Actively ensuring your own demise.
And is this why the Deuterium Corporation's CEO's brother is here, of all people?
Kinda.
In a
He-
sense, yes.
He was helping Project Snow. He was helping us control the ether and keep it out of dangerous hands.
But to get more to the point, the Deuterium Corporation has their hands on the ether and they're using it.
Even after our...
Well, they were using it.
Do they
I don't know if they're using it now.
Well, I guess
That's helped me, I ain't smart.
I guess I should direct this question at him then. Do they have more of the meteor? And Lowen says, I don't have eyes on my brother all the time, but I had little knowledge of what this meteor actually was, and I've seen some of the horrors it has wrought on this continent just getting here. But there was a large cache of it on the airship, which transformed into a monster as seen on that image there.
And if he's got a large cache of it, then we don't know for sure if he's got more, but chances are, especially with how useful the meteor might be for Project Horizon, chances are he does have more.
And why is it that his brother is here, of all people?
to stop.
Because he wants the factions to work together before the catastrophe will remove everyone from the map.
And
Because if that happens, Diedrich, his brother, is going to take over. He wants a catastrophe to happen to get people to unite to his banner and become the ruling class over the MDRA and Hallowed Flames. He wants you to fight each other.
There's a lot of dominoes that are stacked up to fall if the meteor gets out of hand here.
If we fail here, we play right into his hands. That's why we need the best members of every organization to work together and see past these differences before his power is unstoppable.
Like I said, we're at a position where we're in absolute dire straits. There's so many ways that things can just go entirely wrong, and we need to stop it before it's too late.
And he's counting on a boiling point to happen on this continent here, and I can already see what he means by that, by just talking to the Hallowed Flames and their attitude towards the MDRA and your attitude towards them. He wants that to fester and boil until he wants you to go back to the days of the witch hunt. He wants you to go back to the age of the sorcerer lords. So he can use our technology to advance it. You, under the guise of normal people being bystanders to your feud, your war between mages and clergy. He wants that to happen so he has an excuse to further more dangerous and more chaotic weapons of destruction.
Something you gotta remember is, technically, artificery is not controlled by the edicts. So he's got
free reign
to do things that the MDRA could only dream of.
I want Nicholas and Proteus to do persuasion rolls.
Alright. And I'm
actually going to give Nick advantage because I think that was eloquently put.
Thank you. And I also, re-looking at my items, I also learned that I get +2 bonus to this as well.
Yeah.
From the Silver Tongue.
Haha, yes!
You get a luck point.
Oh.
Right.
Go, Nick.
27.
Goodness.
Okay, well, it appears things have changed quite a bit. But I am only a mage of the 5th Circle in the MDRA. What can I possibly do about this?
Well, you know the MDRA's inner workings better than we do. Are there allies or colleagues, people that you could call together? How can we make your voice have more sway? Because again, if you speak with the Hallowed Flames and tell them that you want to help the MDRA become a better organization, that will mean a lot to them.
Oh, I can only...
And even if it doesn't mean a lot to all of them, well, we may be able to at least reach enough of them to make a difference. Get enough of them to listen.
They wanted to... We did not mention you by name, only that we had a contact. But they were interested in speaking to someone in the MDRA who had an interest in controlling the spread of the ether and keeping it from getting out. They didn't expect someone would care that much.
And I'm guessing they wish to destroy it.
they're
I
still
believe
very
so.
hard stuck on wanting to destroy it.
We are trying
It's-
to convince them, as far as the ether itself is concerned, creating items from it or destroying it is the same outcome to its consciousness. It treats them as equal threats.
And something
Whether-
I wish I realized when we were talking with them, but something that we could use as an argument for us is they fear the MDRA is taking the meteor as a power grab, but the magic items you make of it, first off, it has gone to non-Monoborn like Malcolm, and it's gone to Dante as well. And second, the magic items made from the meteor are by law by the edicts made available to the general public. The MDRA is to sell magic items generally. So even this creation is something that can and should benefit people as a whole.
Do an insight check,
And it is
Nick.
sorry, insight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not amazing at that, but let's see.
I don't know if you bardic inspirationed yourself too. So.
I did.
Yeah.
Everyone but Malcolm, right?
All right. Let me.
Self-bardic time.
Yep. Let me do that. That's a D10 plus 2. 18.
So when you say it's like it's fully distributed to non-Monoborn and whatnot, there is kind of a look of reflection and concern in her face.
Nick pauses. Continue.
I will say that the Hallowed Flames are most concerned about the ether because of an event they told us about, where some weapon of mass destruction was enabled on this continent.
Yes. And what Gorvin has said is concerning me. It's as part of the edicts, the MDRA must fairly distribute magic items as a magic guild. But I have a feeling the directors, especially with this ether and the breakthroughs with it, they might have created stuff and are not distributing it.
Well,
ain't that kind of bad?
if that's the case, then would they not need to be removed by law?
It's just that no one can govern them. The edicts are used as are crippling to mages in a way, but we take advantage of them in others. Is the MDRA is a self-governed organization. And if the higher-ups are breaking the rules, who's going to stop them?
You.
Sort of thing.
I don't even know if they're doing it. I get the feeling they're doing with that weapon. That bomb.
It's-
It was not my decision to hand it over to them, to that other group. What I
We'd have to
suspect
ask.
is the director handed it over to them to remove one of the other factions off the face of the ice continent so we'd have an easier time accessing the meteor.
If that is the case, then
But
these are all things that you should discuss with the Hallowed Flames, not so they can start a crusade against you, but to surmise that you can help govern the MDRA from the inside. You can support them through the edicts. If you can bring these things to light, and perhaps we could help you with this.
there's another
They
problem.
would have to be replaced on the directorate.
Let her speak, Proteus.
There's another problem concerning that bomb. The group we gave it to, handed it back to us. But we later discovered it was a fake. So that bomb is still at large.
Sounds like something.
Wait a minute.
So they
The bomb-
swapped it, or they...
The
It-
bomb is at large, and it was last in the possession of that team.
It was it was used to threaten the town of Calder. And that group retrieved it and gave it back to us.
So
But
we gotta ask them who they got it from.
yes,
And there's a member of the Hallowed Flames that we saw with them and the Hallowed Flames at the same time.
so, but if the Hallowed Flames learn of this, that is what concerns me. Of any talks of peace. Like, as far as they should be concerned as we have it still. And they'll probably ask me to decommission it, but I don't have the authority to do such a thing.
I mean, sometimes you just have to say for the greater good, I think. Rules are good and they set a good baseline, but when common sense takes greater hold, I think it is fine to throw rules. The clerics don't like me saying such things, but it's kind of true. Do not let rules be the thing that stops you from saving someone's life when the only thing that you would lose in the process is breaking a rule.
Funny that Proteus brings up the clergy, given that what I've seen and what's happened back in the Air Continent involving the meteor and Gloomhalsen, it almost seems like we may need to consider as far as re-establishing the edicts and looking over them once again.
That's easier said than done.
It is.
They were used to end a bloody war between the clergy and the mages. And just rewriting them is going to, touching them from with quill to ink to parchment, will set off controversy and outrage, and maybe some support from some sides, but outrage from the other side. If you don't forget, the clergy isn't just one person, and the MDRA isn't just one person.
Higher governing bodies.
There's the direct. It's more between the directorate, and to be fair, there's more than just the Hallowed Flames of clergy that would have to agree to this. It is them I would be most concerned about because we know the least about them. But that's also part of why I think having some mediators and other factions would help keep things a bit more compelled between everyone.
Well, you seem to have a pulse on everything in what it took to get here. I wished for you to go after Kleinman, but...
And that's still, at least, that's still partially my objective, because I've still got Kleinman's protege, Wolverick, is still at large, and I still intend to take care of him. But we're in a point where, like I said, we can't ignore this, and we don't know where Wolverick currently is anyways.
With the two of them are here somewhere.
And despite all you have told me, and I believe you in regards to this entity that is in the meteor and this evidence you have shown me, I don't think it should be destroyed like the Hallowed Flames want it to be. Because, one, it's an impossible task. Now that it has leaked onto the air continent, how could you track down every piece of it and destroy it?
Especially given that it grows.
It's simply...
Well, see, I do agree with you there, but I think they just want to get rid of the big piece, so I don't see anything wrong getting rid of the big piece, even if it ain't gonna... Like you said, it'll still be out there, but, I mean, if getting rid of the big one gives them the warm fuzzies, I don't see why stopping them should be a big deal.
But if they object to... I do think it should stay around. The ether needs to stay. Because we need to understand it more. And use it. It is powerful. It could be used as a renewable resource. Just what the Detherian Corporation have done with it alone, and they are not even mages, is a testament to how powerful it is. It could change lives in the future, and we could study it to make sure nothing like this happens again.
Is it worth starting a war?
It's not worth starting a war for, but they need to understand.
Then that's what we need to make sure they do. We need to... What we ultimately need is we need to find that common line, that middle ground, a way for the Hallowed Flames to understand the importance of what you do while also ensuring that it doesn't fully become a massive problem. What they want is their security understanding that this won't turn into another calamity, and they need to understand that it can't be fully eliminated, and it does need to be something about it does need to be done, and the research for it may be the best way to figure out what to do with it.
Problem is they're diametrically opposed compared to the point that the MDRA sits on. And the MDRA clearly sees the ether as a tool. The Hallowed Flames sees it as more of an infestation.
I mean, it's kind of both.
All they do is destroy, 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 and that's why they'll always be fighting.
Perhaps. But what you've told us, I kind of wish you would have told them. I don't think any mage has ever opened up these thoughts to them. They just hide these things and create things behind walls, and that's why that trust between them has been broken. They won't completely understand. When we told them this, they surmised if they destroy the large piece, it would destroy its consciousness. That's something that should be looked into. If that's the case, I think helping them accomplish that goal would help both sides immensely, because the ether would be much safer to work with in the future, and it would not be able to be collected as it continues to grow.
I can agree maybe the MDRA, especially the higher-ups, has not been as transparent. Maybe that is a fault on us, as I don't even know what the higher-ups do until I get there. But at the same time, because I am not at the top rung, I don't know what I can even do. I can't speak for the MDRA. I'm just a mage of the Fifth Circle.
Well, I don't quite agree with that, because if the top people are doing things they shouldn't, and like you're scared of, a war breaks out, then everyone's going to get in trouble, but you would be the first step in showing them that all you lower mages, you're just trying to live your lives. You can't speak for the whole, but you can at least speak for yourself, and that's somewhere to start.
But if I speak against the MDRA, they could outcast me, or worse, the Hallowed Flames could attack the organization, leading to casualties amongst lower ranked mages like myself.
That is a risk that you run, but if you don't take that risk, then the current
War-
course of things will lead to it no matter what.
War is an inevitability. You know full well the higher-ups are diametrically opposed to what the Hallowed Flames are doing, and Dietrich is fully watching and waiting for this war to start. And I'm sure there are other forces watching and waiting for this war to start. You're right, if you speak out, there's a possibility that it may start earlier than expected, but there's also a possibility that the war might be broken, this cycle of the Hallowed Flames and the MDRA, or the clergy and the MDRA being at odds, might be broken. War's inevitable, but the potential of war is inevitable if we do nothing. But if we do something, we might be able to at least make some sort of difference.
Well, if the outcome's going to be the same no matter what, what's the point of even doing anything?
For the chance that we may change the outcome.
Because from what you're telling me, no matter what happens, the MDRA will fall. And I don't want that.
It don't gotta fall. You just gotta replace the people at the top, and then it can stay where it is, just with better people at the top. You know, ones that aren't gonna try to hide all this stuff and make all of these big old splody magic things. Ones that'll go to the Hallowed Flames and say, "Hey, we want to do this. Is it okay with you guys if we do this?" And the Hallowed Flames can say, "Oh no, that's no, I don't like that." And they can say, "Oh, okay, and well, how about we do it like this?" And oh, well, that ain't so bad. Maybe you can try that. That sort of thing.
Are you suggesting to overthrow the directors?
Oh yeah, I guess.
If that's in the end what needs to happen, if
that's what would have to happen in order for the MDRA to respect you, then I think it's what we would have to do.
I think he means the Hallowed Flames.
Well, to put the Hallowed Flames at ease, but to give Estelle authority within the MDRA.
Okay.
To be fair, from even an outside perspective, the MDRA does sort of operate like a shadow company.
If the Hallowed Flames are sicked on us like dogs, they won't stop at the directors. They will purge the whole organization. But if mercenaries were to take out, assassins were to take out the directors, because the MDRA operates as a shadow organization, as Dante has put, Hallowed Flames don't have to help us.
I would say if you can have candidates for a new directorate be approved by them, or at least have each of them speak with the Hallowed Flames and hear their concerns and show goodwill to them, I think that will quell this war. Because currently they don't even know who's on the directorate. That's part of what the Hallowed Flames are afraid of.
And that's the thing, though. The MDRA is self-governed. If you take out a member of the directorate, they'll just appoint a new one. You need to take them all out, or be allies with one of them.
Well, We will probably have to take all of them out, yes, but who replaces them is important. And it is important, I think, that the Hallowed Flames know whom these people are. So they feel like they can trust the organization.
Obviously, getting to that point is going to be somewhat down the line. But
That's what I
I do
think.
have minor concerns in the idea of checking in with the Hallowed Flames to approve who they want in the directory, because that might. Well, I'm mainly concerned with the idea that what happens if we talk with them over that, and then they simply get wind of, well, what is the MDRA doing that they want to potentially appoint these people?
Yes, it's a.
How do you go about telling them we have people that would fit well in this directory that we want to see appointed?
Do you have people in mind?
We have
I
a
like
few.
Professor Eric Ellis.
He left, though.
Well, yeah, but what's stopping him from coming back?
Fair enough.
There are others as well that have spoken out against the directorate. People like, well,
Remind me, how many are in the directorate?
5.
Well, we have you and Professor Eric Ellis as possibilities.
and I can think of a third who has spoken against the MDRA in the past and was cast out. I think the Hallowed Flames would be interested to hear that story, assuming they would listen. Just because it was against their hypocrisy, I suppose.
And who is that?
I believe the name of the person was Grimoire.
That is a malfeasant that we have been unable to. It's the last thing that I know that group was tasked with the MDRA is hunting down malfeasants. And that was the last time they have reported back that they were searching for that one. How do you know about her?
Before she was dubbed a malfeasant, I spoke with her.
And she had
She would
goals.
She would do performances on behalf of the MDRA, and I attended a few.
And she confided goals of usurping the MDRA in you.
She spoke of how the organization was doing things, but I could tell that there was. She didn't want to usurp it per se. She wanted it to be to respect her class of magic, I suppose. But they refused because they only cared about power, is more or less how she put it. Not straightly into, I want to take out the MDRA, as you might think it was, or how the story may have propagated.
Well, even if we were to find 5 perfect candidates to replace, there's 7. There's 7. There should be 7. 7 eligible candidates to replace the current directorate. Even if you were able to do that, they are powerful mages of the Ninth Circle. They have powerful magics at their disposal. They can drop meteors on you. Even if you kill them, they can still... Well, if you do kill them, then they are dead. They technically died. And will probably go into hiding to plot how to overthrow you in the future.
Probably. But it would remove them from the organization, and that's the only thing that truly matters.
But they would still be
Alive.
mages of the Ninth Circle, incredibly powerful, plotting for who knows how long.
It's not like they haven't been doing that already, and I think the Hallowed Flames know it, and that's why they hate the MDRA.
They have effectively just... Well, we don't know how long the directorate has been the same one.
I suspect...
Assumedly, they've been just operating as is over... Who can say how long?
I suspect that the current leader of the Hallowed Flames here, not the Supreme Matriarch of the Flame, although we'll have to work our way up there, I suppose.
Yes.
But the leader here, Uriel, I would not be surprised if he had an experience of one of these directors slipping away or plotting. I think the Hallowed Flames know something that they aren't wanting to say, something that they don't want people to know, and rather just try to remove everything and anything to keep it from being known. I think that they're just hurt.
You know what I think? I think even if we did tell them, they wouldn't do anything because they still got a reputation to uphold. And if they just go in and start killing mages without any sort of evidence, then they're going to look like the bad guys.
That's why I think they're so mad, is because they want to do what they think is right, but they also think that doing what they think is right will, as you said, ruin their reputation.
Why they've been as aggressive as they have on the continent.
So I think they'd want to send someone in to try to get evidence. And like Malcolm's got like this 1,000-yard stare while he's saying this. Like he like you can see that like every single neuron in his brain is like firing on all cylinders just to get these words out.
It looks like he saw a whisper.
Oh my god. Like I said, we're at the point where things need to be done. There may be a lot of risks we'll need to take, but I think taking those risks are better than just letting things go horrible.
Festering this long.
Well, where do you suggest we take it from here?
I suggest, as an act of goodwill to them on behalf of you, that we locate where this bomb truly went and return it to you to bring to them to either dismantle or let them destroy it however they feel is best, so they know it is not in play. That should put them at ease and believe better of you, more so than those who are currently in the council.
Well, as I am not going to be subjected to any zone of truth, as per the edicts, and answer questions about the MDRA.
Well, they ain't gonna like that you ain't gonna talk to them.
I'm not going to relinquish. If they start prying into that, I am going to refuse to answer.
They ain't gonna
You-
like that either. But I mean,
That's,
is there something in the edicts that would say that you have the right to say I'm not gonna answer that?
Yes.
Well, then I don't think there's a problem.
it is okay for you to tell them that you have things that you aren't willing to share, just as you know they have things they are not willing to share with you until more trust has been gained. I think there's nothing wrong in saying it exactly as such.
Fair that it has to go both ways. There's very clearly things they won't be willing to talk about immediately. So
Again, like
that is a double standard.
And where do your opinions sit on the MDRA? Well,
I believe the MDRA is important in terms of just making sure that Monoborn, like you said, the MDRA is important to make sure that Monoborn have a place where they can just learn to control their powers, learn to be with others like them, and grow without the persecution. Though I also think that the MDRA needs more transparency and needs more openness, because the secrecy is the reason why building this trust is going to be hard. And that's what I think of the MDRA is. I think it's an important organization. So much so that if needed, I'm willing to put myself, if we are to replace the board with other people, I'm willing to put myself there. But I do think it needs to change.
and the rest of you? Especially from you, Dante, as you are not a particularly prominent clergy, but you're a part of a clergy nonetheless.
My biggest concerns with the MDRA have been just as I've learned more and more about the top, how it operates. I get that it is self-governed, but clearly the further up the ladder you get, the less and less the rules apply. And I think some transparency would be good.
And after all, the higher ups directly oppose the mortal wing, don't they?
They defy death, yes, it's no secret that magic can be manipulated to stave off death.
I think that's as good a way of putting it. And who knows what else they're doing behind closed doors.
That seems like you are more or less of the opinion that it is innocent until proven guilty.
The lower rungs operate just fine. I would like to see what goes on at the top much more clearly. And not knowing is a big problem for everyone. You said it yourself, Estelle, you don't know what really goes on with mages at the Ninth Circle.
No, I don't. And maybe that is a problem.
As drastic as it is, I see a good point to potentially replacing the group of directors if there's no good way to get the MDRA to operate in a way that makes such things less a danger, because with what goes on, who knows what else they might be planning that just could defy the edicts, and they just simply do it behind all this regulation in a way that just it's never seen. It's all closed doors, blacked out paper. He shakes his head.
And if I were to wrest control of my brother's corporation, I would let all matters concerning the ether all be handed over to the MDRA if I can trust them. But I don't think I can right now with what I've heard in this conversation. And if they were appointed, if there was more transparency of what the MDRA was doing with it, as I wish there was transparency of what my brother is doing with the ether, as you call it right now, I would trust it in your capable hands, as I've seen what a powerful resource the ether can be. But I think I speak for the rest of these 4 fine adventurers that as things stand, I don't think we should hand over or let the MDRA touch this stuff as it stands. Am I right on that assessment?
I think so. My head kind of hurts right now.
Perhaps that transparency, perhaps that understanding might be the key in making sure that the clergy don't have a conniption about the MDRA taking and researching the meteor. If they, because we heard from Apollo himself, he sees it as a power grab. If that transparency reaches the clergy and they understand, here's the research we've done, here's what the meteor is being used for, they'll be less wary of it, or at least I hope that we could convince them to be less wary of it.
So I understand if there's any apprehension, given this might feel like we're moving things in the direction of the Hallowed Flames' power, but that's not our goal.
I'll let all of you do a persuasion check. Or, yeah, I'll let all you do a persuasion roll.
Even Malcolm?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's over the course of what you've said.
There's been a lot of talking.
Wow, he got a 17!
He got
Wow.
his Dante. 17, 19, 20, 17.
Alright, those are all passes. She says, well, there is one director I trust, and that is Headmaster Ryozan. And I can bring him along for this meeting. He is my mentor.
You're sure he's trustworthy?
Yes, he's instilled what I want the MDRA to be. He's instilled me with what I want the MDRA to be. His thoughts are my thoughts.
Then if he is trustworthy, then we will trust him and help advocate for him in this meeting.
Though I know he does not like the Hallowed Flames as much as I don't like them as well for what they have done.
I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Especially given, well, even what I heard from Father Nevin back at the university, his opinions on the Hallowed Flames and what they were doing out here. They're much more martial law methods.
Yes.
They might make things more difficult as a result.
Well,
But if he is willing and able to come out, then I can't imagine how much goodwill that could do at a meeting with the Hallowed Flames.
when would you like to do this meeting? And
I
where?
don't know if we can commit to a time currently, as the Expedition Society has taken up residence, well, kind of, with the Hallowed Flames, and they had an accident that the Hallowed Flames want us to look into. We need to gain the Hallowed Flames' trust before we set up this meeting further, and so we want to go and rescue the Expedition Society members caught up in this accident, so that way they'll be more willing to hear you out.
That
If
might-
That and having the Expedition Society act as a neutral third-party mediator might also help with the high-level negotiations.
that might be wise.
All we know is that the missing person is somewhere past the gates, but we have a very good idea of where.
So I guess for now, just put a pin in it, and maybe we'll have Sabrina talk to you when we're ready to set something up.
Otherwise, if you have any more sending spell scrolls, I used the last of it to contact you.
Yes, I came with 5 more.
Oh, well, that works too.
Thank you. We will... sorry.
If Sabrina is planning to contacting me using that stone they have, do not use it. Use the scrolls.
Hey, got it.
Alright, we'll be sure to inform them. I'll likely be the one to contact you, though I may give one to Sabrina if she really wants to catch up with you or whatever.
All right. Well, I will keep in contact with you in the future regarding these matters. I still would like Kleiman dealt with, but
He's
Oh, he's
very
gonna
much
get what's
still on
coming.
our radar.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna get what's coming to him. Don't you worry about it.
I have no intentions of letting Wolfric escape a second time, and if Wolfric and Kleiman are together, then Kleiman's getting my blade too.
good. I will head back to our outpost for the time being. I apologize for such a, I can agree, dangerous meeting spot, as this forest is filled with unnatural arcane oddities.
Given
But-
what you've mentioned of the other team and losing contact with them, I can imagine you don't want us anywhere near this forest with the MDRA.
Yes, it was just the only closest meeting spot I could reach you. And they've already taken everything from this cabin anyway, so there's no more need for it.
So we've noticed. Well, it was the best neutral ground we could find, so it's fine. It was dangerous, but we're used to handling danger.
Alright, well, I'm going to head back. I hope you have an adequate spot to stay, but
We do. For the time being, we wish to reserve the right to not say where we are, but the other team has given us a lodging.
I understand.
Thanks, Estelle. Take care of yourself.
You too.
So sorry for all this information that you're being dragged up with, but as you can see, the situations have gone dire.
Yes, I perhaps need to digest it a little more. I will take my
You
leave
do that.
for the time being.
Hi.
Very well. We'll keep in touch.
And she activates the shield guardian, and they go trudging off into the forest. Well, it seems that we've hit good ground on both ends so far. I don't see why the other group was having such trouble.
Well,
think that's
sounds
because-
like if they were directly involved with the MDRA, perhaps something
They
went
might.
wrong there.
We might have gone too deep into being with one of them rather than staying as a mediator.
Well, we can ask him next time we'll see him.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see them.
I'm guessing we're just heading back to the fort, correct?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan at this point.
All right. Well, we should hunker down here for the night and head out in the morning.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I can fight until the mill tank come home, but all this thinking and persuading other people stuff is hard. I need a rest.
Yeah, it's kind of stressful, isn't it? That's politics in a nutshell. In fact, I'd rather there would be like 4 more of those tree monsters than having to negotiate with these people.
Oh, no kidding.
It's weird to consider fighting for your life to be the easy thing. But
You
it
can't
is.
take back words the same way. Oh no, that's not even a good comparison either.
It's easier to heal wounds than to heal words.
Yeah.
Succinctly put.
All right.
Well, I do have something I want to do, although, again, I can just take us home, so...
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, you can just kind of go home if you're just gonna teleport.
Because we took a short rest earlier and I have Arcane Restoration, I can get a 5th level spell slot back. So I have 2 of them, and I will use the first one to cast Ancient Image on this cabin.
All right. So that just how far back does it go?
Up to 2,000 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
We're going to see this place as it was in the days of the ice continent, basically, is my goal. What did it look like before the fall? Before the sleep, or whatever we call it.
So it's all illusion though, right? It's like a holodeck, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Physical interaction with affected targets reveals their appearance to be an illusion.
All right. So it turns into sort of a private, like a private cabin, and there's arcane accoutrements hung up all over it. There is a prominent mirror, a very, very prominent mirror that has this magical bearing to it. It doesn't replicate creatures, right?
No, I don't
No.
think so. It says objects and structures.
So it more or less looks like an arcane laboratory right now, like a kind of subtle one, but like you could tell like a mage was in here. And
All right.
it doesn't look any more fancier than it's just kind of fixed up in the image. It doesn't look a little as dilapidated as it is right now, but it looks like some sort of arcane research lab or something like that.
Okay.
Are there any glasses in there that look like the ones Sabrina's wearing?
Yes, there are.
Ooh.
And there's no sign of any ether, right?
There is no ether.
Okay.
Hope not.
That's good, because that would have been insanity.
The ether exists at all times simultaneously.
Then we is there a I can't remember. Does this place have a basement?
No, it does not have a basement. It's just like a 20 by 20 cabin with one room.
That one
Okay.
mirror that was in the corner.
It was a
And,
room with like a bed and a standing mirror.
Okay. And the radius is 1,000 feet. How does the forest look?
It looks less dense, and the trees actually, it's brightly lit. The trees have this crystalline, have these like crystalline leaves that it doesn't look so foreboding. You see like a bright sky above. It's of course a part of the illusion, but it looks like less of a foreboding place as you've been going through this forest.
Is there grass?
Yes, it's peeking out, but it's not. It's still like covered in snow, but there's like patches where there's grass.
Malcolm tries to eat it,
I wish
realizes
that was real. It must have tasted so good.
Chilled grass.
Oh, chilled grass. I'm going to have to kind of figure out a way to do that and then bring it to all the other McFluffs. They're going to love it. Especially in the summer when it gets all hot and stuff.
Curious what you were looking for, Proteus.
Well, I just wanted to see all that this place had to offer and think that this more or less confirms what it is that the MDRA wanted from this place, as well as what the conditions of the forest were a while ago. As far as we're concerned, I think we are the only people who have seen the forest's natural state now. That might help us learn more about what the ether does, or at the very least, make the Expedition Society happy because they want to restore the place.
Well, we're going to have to make sure that their leader is alive before we get even that far.
Yep. So, unless anyone else has anything they want to look at here, I think it's time we take our leave.
Yep.
Can't think of anything. I think it's time we
Ready to head back.
All right. And so we will teleport back to Radagast for our rest.
All right. It's still it's late into the day. Well, it's like evening. So it's you appear back in the library again.
Yep.
And the gold dragon sees you again, and he's back so soon again.
Yeah.
Well, we would have been back sooner this time, but we ended up getting a little lost in the forest.
Considered talks have been going well.
There's something a
But
little
we'll have to-
concerning, though. The others have not returned yet. You have come back twice, they have not come back once.
They went to the other side of the continent.
Well, we're going to be striking out that way. So maybe we'll find them with the other missing peoples. We know where to look at the very least. If you can, Any help that you could give us to strike out that way would be appreciated because we are not as well armed for that as the other team was.
I have also... You had concern about that other dragon showing up, correct?
Yes.
Yes. How's
Reasonable
that been
amount.
going so far?
Well, I have sent the Echo and that dragon out with Jameson and Izak to go hunt. And
Wait,
they have
as
come...
in that dragon is still an echo, or
He's talking about Ivy.
He's
Okay.
talking. Yeah.
oh,
Echo means Ivy. The other dragon means Melinda.
Yes.
misunderstood.
And due to protest from that Echo, we have a lot more people here, so we need more people to hunt. They have come back without fail so far. I have instructed Izak to strike out against the Echo or that other dragon if they should do anything treacherous. But I wanted to speak to you because that other dragon concerns me.
What's wrong?
It has the aura of the great worms. But only 4 of us. It does not have an aura of Ezlith in it. And I do not know why that is.
Well,
I mean,
maybe
you're talking about
Apollo.
Melinda, right?
Yes.
The only person who might have any answers, I think, is Apollo, which is why we need to get out there as soon as we can.
That being said, that is concerning since how and why does it have the aura of you guys in the first place?
Exactly. There are only 5 great worms. No more, no less. And that thing should not have our aura.
Any of your
Even the echoes, despite them being imitations of us, or merely shadows, they are not great worms. But that one does. I mean, of course, the one you call Melinda.
Well,
Which
if you see Sinbad, try to keep him away from it then, because he seems to feel things around it.
But it, at the same time, going off your past conversation with the Echo, it has not done anything.
such a strange case. Because if this Melinda was Kronos,
perhaps if it has the aura of everyone but Ezlith, due to the fact that Ezlith's current Ezlith herself does not have her powers as a great worm, then perhaps it gaining the aura of all the great worms was the reason why Kronos wanted us to destroy Ivy in the first place, and perhaps the way we have done things is the reason why Melinda has come as she is and not as a second Kronos.
I still don't know much about this Kronos you have faced. I wish I could have known more, but all I have is they just came back recently. You're probably going to have to defuse your Echo friend as she does not like having to hunt.
Yeah, Joy.
we'll have to talk about it.
I mean, if you want to see and hear about Kronos, I can help you do that. It's just you probably won't learn more than what we have already learned.
From what you told me, it's a what the others have told me is it's a dragon that governs over time when that should not be. Time is a force no one should have except the deities of time and space. It should not be put in the hands of a great worm, as that would corrupt one.
And Proteus takes out a crystal ball and says, well, do you think if you saw its capabilities firsthand, it would help you in learning more?
I would honestly like to see it, but I don't know how much it would help me.
Well, let's see. And I'm going to cast Orb of Memories at 4th level so it can emit sound.
Oh,
And
you've got
I'm
the
going
play
to show
recording.
him the first interaction with Kronos where he took me back in time to observe the ice team. Then I'll show him when he appeared the second time to send us after Ivy, the third time when we refused him, and then the final time when we killed him.
So, everyone can see this, by the way, right?
Yeah, it's in the crystal ball. I basically just put up a TV.
So, in this crystal ball, Kronos is like distorted and blurred out, and there's no sound coming from. But you are clearly talking to someone right now in that crystal. Basically, it's like someone like edited it and like censored him out.
Proteus will he will fill in for what Kronos is saying, but even with this like torn up image of him, it still should give some semblance of an idea of what he is capable of because it is built around Proteus time traveling.
Yeah, like it's still you still time travel. Like it's you still get that experience where you time. It's just Kronos and his voice and his image is just all like distorted and like glitched out, and but like everything else is fine in there.
Yeah. So
During
again,
the
Proteus
fight
will
with
fill,
him, you can still clearly see us.
Yeah. And you guys still remember all this. You remember what he looks like. In your memory, your own memories, you know this. It's just when it's being displayed here, it's
I'll use I'll use the shadow binder to make a little Kronos on the table and have him perform the things as I remember.
yeah, okay. Yeah.
We're using 2 illusion spells for this.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
And I take it he did not appear this way, as he's pointing to the glitched out images in when you encountered.
Not at all.
No, and as as I've come to learn, illusions in time are more connected forces than one would think they are. Some people would even go as far as to say time itself is an illusion.
I think I read that somewhere. It's a very true quote. But
it seems that by doing Kronos is not it seems to me as if he's deformed from time. Melinda might be the key to him reforming, but I'm not sure.
I'm more concerned of his origin. How even a creature like this would come to be.
I mean, the other concern is that we don't even know if it came from our world to begin with.
Why would it not have?
He puts the Venom Punisher on the table.
Alright, we never did figure out where in the world he managed to get this from.
The only thing I know about this thing is that it is very old and It is made from materials I have never seen anywhere. And I don't think you have seen anything like them either, Alderion.
He shakes his head. No, I haven't.
Some of these materials look even as strong as the ether, to be honest.
Time is especially traversing through it, is a vexing prospect of how it even works. If there are many, each second is a new world of the choices we make, or if it's a streamline, it's something mortals and even us great worms should not trifle with. It's a thing, something beyond the magnitude of the laws of nature. And that's another reason it concerns me.
Kronos often mentioned not being able to do things himself and needing us to do things for him.
He said it would break the chains of causality or something to that extent. And he definitely seemed to have broken them because it seemed to undo him.
Maybe this Kronos can't directly interfere without muddling things up to his desire. Like I said, it's something I have questioned but never pursued, as it is something that anyone, any living being on this planet should not have that power. And that's what concerns me about living with this creature that apparently does. And worst of all, mimicking or somehow being our power.
Well, at the very least, if it lacks Ezlith's, I believe whatever power it has is incomplete. For what good that does, it's hard to say, but
At least he's friendly.
And yes, as you pointed out, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't shown any ire or any ill will, for that matter. He is very polite.
Simply afraid of his own powers.
So I'm not suggesting we act rashly against him. I'm just saying he has posed some things that cause concern.
understandable. Not sure what do about him myself. We need to know more. I've died, haven't I?
No, you haven't.
No.
Oh, you're still here.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
Well, I think we should wait for the others to come back.
Well,
If you are finished with your errands.
yeah.
I think so too.
Well, before
Yeah.
going to sleep, I can go and try to talk to them and at least see where they are.
I believe the Echo has retired to the bunk rooms you have made yourself home at, and Jameson and Isaac and Melinda have made their way to theirs.
All right. Well, I'm in talk to the other team. I can probably reach one of them right now.
All right. And that's where we'll end things off if you're going to do that.
Oh yeah, he's trying to call Sabrina because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
So things are about to get bad.
Oh gosh.
You might show back up I might have to retcon that and say they showed up earlier because you're 11 days in. We're going back to them who are only 8 days in.
Yeah, and like Sinbad
Yep.
has teleportation circle lives, so
Yeah.
There's a very good chance that they
Little
come
retcon,
back.
they're all kind of just mourning in a room together, I guess.
Yeah, I should have called it when you teleported back, but
Yeah. Whoops.
yeah.
Well, you know, I don't
It's
know.
fine. We are all of the understanding of what the true canon is.
Yeah.
This is just it is a small difficulty of having 2 teams on different day counts.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we'll end off there, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.